Diversity should be celebrated, not shamed and hidden away. Hi guys, it's Natalie Cherie and welcome back to my channel. Today I am kickstarting my new segment where I discuss social justice issues and kind of my opinion on the topics and how I feel about it. Today's video is
bisexuality is not a dirty word.
Why is everybody so afraid of the word bisexual? Like it's tainted, dirty, shameful. Bisexuality exists and we need to stop pretending like it doesn't belong in the world. Pretending the word bisexual doesn't exist is a denial of our legitimacy, and not to mention it fucking sucks. It doesn't help that mainstream media is basically afraid of the word bisexual as well. Yes, television and film have both come a really long way since the 1990s in regards to acknowledging trans, gay and lesbian characters, but it still fails to give correct representation to the bisexual community. Mainstream media often depicts bisexuality as an act of experimentation or some sort of myth. Bisexual men rarely exist in mainstream media. Audiences are usually only introduced to bisexual women, who are most of the time misrepresented as overtly sexualized characters. Personally, I feel like proper bisexual representation in film and television shows is crucial. It helps bisexual youth see themselves on screen, and it helps others understand that bisexuals are really just like everybody else. So it is only harmful when popular shows such as Orange is the New Black, that are actually such a strong representation of different sexualities and genders, continue to shy away from identifying Piper, the main character, as either pansexual or bisexual, especially when Piper specifically has said herself in the show that she's into hot people. That is not straight. That is not gay. That is mostly more pansexual than bisexual. But either way, it's clear that they are shying away from giving her a label that fits her as a human being. It is clear to the audience that gender doesn't matter to Piper, yet other characters always refer to her as either straight or gay, depending on who she is with at the time. This kind of split portrayal constitutes Bierasure and it needs to stop. We need more TV shows like The 100 and Orphan Black, where the main female protagonists are strong, badass, bisexual women who are open about their sexuality. Having characters acknowledged as bisexual and having people in the spotlight proudly proclaiming their bisexuality is so important because we're so often erased in the media. It helps bring us out of anonymity and erases the delusion that bisexuality is momentary, mythical, or sexually promiscuous. Claiming bisexuality gives recognition and validation to a community that otherwise wouldn't be seen. Seeing characters like Clark on The 100 and Sarah on Orphan Black was a huge factor in me finally understanding and accepting myself for who I really was. And when Kristen Stewart became more open about her sexuality, that also really helped me a lot. I'd been struggling with my sexuality for years without even realizing it, and to see somebody so important to me in the spotlight finally come out and put words to all of my feelings was an incredible and indescribable feeling. Little things like that in recent media are what helped me become more comfortable within myself to claim my bisexuality and to have the courage to come out to my friends and family last year. It's already hard enough feeling afraid and confused of your sexuality when you live in a heteronormative society that tells young women they should probably date guys when they're asked from an early age if they have a boyfriend or not. And the same goes for young boys when they're asked if they have a girlfriend. It's ingrained into us at an early age that those are the only options that we have, and we feel pressured to conform to society's expectations. We need to break the stigma of not only bisexuality but sexuality as a whole. Instead of using gender norms when inquiring about somebody's love interest, we should use terms such as partner or are you seeing anyone, are you seeing someone, instead of asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend. We also need to stop shying away from the word bisexuality and treat it with the same dignity, respect, and equality that the rest of the LGBT community receives. When we use the word bisexual, we are spreading awareness that bisexuality is a real and common sexuality. This kind of awareness and visibility helps to improve the lives of bi people all over the world, not to mention inspires people to be more accepting of bisexuality. I think a large part of the reason that bisexuality is pushed aside and not taken seriously is because it intimidates the heteronormative narrative, because it eliminates the binary scale. It's an admission that human sexuality works in a more intricate method than having romantic and sexual attractions for only one gender. Which brings me to this. Bisexuality isn't a 50-50 thing. Some of us are only attracted to 30% women and 70% men. You don't have to be 50% attracted to men and 50% attracted to women to make up 100%. As a bisexual woman, I am entitled to live my life without shame and without having to worry about how other people may regard me due to my potential partners. Newsflash, it's my love life, not yours. I'm still bisexual no matter what gender I choose to date. And yes, somebody can still identify as bisexual even if they're in an opposite sex, monogamous relationship. In calling myself bisexual, I am helping bring visibility to the bi community. I am making myself visible for other bisexual youth who could be searching social media right now for answers about their sexuality and why they feel so confused about it, just as I did when I was looking for answers. I want the youth of today and tomorrow to know that they do not have to hide nor deny themselves their identity or conform to the heteronormative society that we live in today. And you know what? Being attracted to more than one gender makes us different. We make society a more diverse place, and diversity should be celebrated, not shamed and hidden away. We are human beings, not objects to be put inside a box. Boxes are meant for containment, and that goes against everything that we as a community constantly fight for acceptance, self-identification, and the right to express ourselves.
So, my camera battery died literally right as I finished the last sentence of what I wanted to say in that video. Anyway, I have to finish it up on my phone, so sorry for the switch of shitty quality. I just want to add that if you are feeling confused about your feelings and feeling pressured to conform to what the heteronormative society expects from you as normal, please don't give in to it. And if you are also bisexual and you're feeling like your sexuality isn't real or it doesn't count or is shameful, it's not. You are valid. Your sexuality is valid. It is real, and you deserve to have the same respect and recognition as the rest of the LGBT community. I know it's very different to what I have posted in the past. I posted a lot of reaction fangirl videos, but this was something really close to my heart, and I was talking to one of my friends and she said that I should post something like this because when we were struggling as young teenagers and adolescents with our sexuality, we didn't have this kind of stuff for us out there when we are searching Google and social media for answers. So I took her advice and decided to post it. If you have any recommendations of a topic that you would like me to discuss, leave a comment below and I will do so. I mean, I don't see why not. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here or if you haven't already done so. I guess that's it. I'll leave it at that.